Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Nicholas from Dallas, Texas. So, what I wanted to do today was show you exactly how my binary setup is. Okay, so first of all, I'm on my desktop computer. I got my monitors on. People can trade on their laptops perfectly fine. Don't recommend trading on your phone for binary trading. It's just too fast, too many moving parts, and it's just kind of a recipe for disaster. Once you've been an experienced trader, you can mark up your own charts and you have an entry that's set up. Perhaps you can take it on your phone. I mean, even I do that occasionally, but for the most part, I like trading on my desktop computer with my big monitor so I can see everything. So on my left hand side, the purple screen would be my broker, which is IQCent. On the right side of the screen is my charting software, which is called Tradingview. Tradingview does have a free package for beginners, but you don't get too many options with it. You can only do one screen at a time, one alert at a time. So not really beneficial for this. But right here, we have a trade on 𝐘𝐨𝐿 that's actually coming up. I have this entry marked up. I haven't done full analysis on it, but I saw that it was coming. So I just wanted to get that over here. So what I'll do is I'll do a 3-minute trade, assuming that it comes up to that zone. So when it comes and hits this entry, I'll get in the trade. Typically what I do is I'll set another entry below it because I might be looking at other things. I might be distracted. And when that entry goes off, at least I know to get ready. But since I'm on the screen, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it alone over here. So as far as the broker, you put your risk amount here, your payout is this. So if you do a $100 trade, 75% payout, meaning you'll get $75 plus your $100 back. If you lose the trade, you'll lose $100. Okay. You have your timing over here. I'm going to do a 3-minute trade and fixed time on, meaning as soon as I enter the trade, I have 3 minutes from that point. So we're actually getting very close. The number over here is 576. Okay, so when it hits 576, I'll go ahead and enter a sell. Sometimes these trades will leave you. Sometimes the trades will take off before it even hits your entry. But I measured it as best as I can with the limited time that I had. So now I move to the 1-minute chart. The reason why I do that is just so I can get a more clear look. And once it hits, I already know that I have, 3 candles. I mean, whatever time's remaining in this candle, and then, maybe 2 or 3 other candles. So once it hits 3 minutes, if my number is better than the number that I got in at, so it's a sell, look at this, it already melted right there. So that was what I was kind of afraid of. Is like, is it going to hit my entry point or is it going to take off before me? It can still push up there. But like I said, the goal is on a sell. If you sell it, you want your price to be lower than what you entered at after 3 minutes. Okay. If you did a buy, then you want your price to be above where you entered at after 3 minutes. Now, there are some other things like a rollover option. So the way the rollover option works is if your trade is out of profit and you need a few extra minutes, then you could hit the rollover option. I believe it's like a 30% fee that it charges, but it gives you an extra 3 minutes. Okay. Now, I would never roll over more than once because typically speaking, you don't even want to get in the habit of rolling over. You want your analysis to be good enough that trade should clear in 3 minutes. However, market conditions, sometimes you're like, it's just right there, but I don't want to lose this trade. So let me just go ahead and roll it over and get a few extra minutes to try to clear this trade. And a lot of the times it will happen. It will clear that trade. So while this is going, let me take a trade on something else. Or I can even take a trade. Well, actually, look, although it's pushing up here, let me just go ahead and take the trade. I probably took it a little prematurely. No, let's see. Kind of worked. Did you see how it spiked all the way up here? So this could end up being a pretty cool video because we actually got a trade in real time. Whether it clears or not, that's besides the point, but at least you got to see a trade in real time. And it's interesting because it's towards the end of the day. It's 3:30 Central here almost in Dallas. So the market does close in 30 minutes, which is 5 p.m. Eastern. So probably not the best time of the day to trade, but it is a good time of the day for me to do YouTube videos. So it just kind of worked out. But let me see what else I can explain to you while this video is going. Okay. First of all, if you want to get involved in binary options trading, I actually have a special deal with my broker, IQCent. For people that just join, like they just go click on their link and join, the minimum deposit to join is actually $500. That's the deposit they need because they want serious people here. Now, I have explained to them with the network marketing company that I'm in, Economy, and we have our own binary options division, which we call RFX, Rapid Forex. The thing is that a lot of our people are from different parts of the world. and they don't have the same funding that we do. So I explained that to them. They said, okay, listen, for that, we'll go ahead and make an exception. So if somebody joins through my link, they can start for as low as $20. Now, obviously, you want to start with more than $20, but if somebody is in a developing third world country, at least they can get started with something, which is nice. So let me go look at, let's see here. Let's see, how much time do we got left? Okay, so right over here, it shows we've got a minute and 15 seconds left. So when it gets to 45 seconds, by 45 seconds, I have to decide if I'm going to roll over the trade or not. Okay, so right now we're out of profit. It was in profit for quite a while, and then it just jumped out of profit, as you can see over here on this side as well. So, since I'm doing an example, even though it's very close, I probably shouldn't roll it over and just let it do its thing. Let me go ahead and roll over so you can see how the option works. See how it added an extra 3 minutes, but it also charged me an extra 30%. My risk was $100 to win 75, right? Now my risk is $130 to win, a little bit more than 75. And look at that. As soon as I rolled it over, the thing went down below the line. That always happens. But anyways, binary options is actually a really, really fun form of trading, especially when you do it with our team over at Economy, because we actually trade together live on Zoom, which is extremely fun because we have some of the best educators in the world. These guys win 75 to 80% of the time. So please don't take my results into consideration. I'm still a student, I'm still learning, but it's absolutely fun. And since I'm in a network marketing company, I am building a team. I wanted to show you that even a beginner like myself can do this. There's times I take trades on my own, they do great. There's times I take trades on my own, they don't. But the thing is, I'm learning the skill set. And another thing is, binary options has actually turned me into a better Forex trader because by being able to trade in this fast paced environment on these small time frames, it's actually helped me with my Forex trading as well. So let's see, how much time do we got left? We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So there's still plenty of time left in this trade. So as you see, it says profit 227. Well, 130 of that 227 is what you risked. So it's your principal plus your profit that you get back in the event that you do clear the trade. Okay. Now it looks like I would say the market is a little bit off. So 578, and it's really at, no, it is at 578. Okay. So let me just move that up. So 578. So I'll just take this yellow line and move it up to 578. That was my entry. That way, when I enter the trade and my alert goes off, I still have a marker over there to show me what my entry is. Now, when we take a trade, we don't go by the number on here. We go by the number on Tradingview. So if one of the educators says, okay, everybody, we're going to go get in at 581. We don't go by this 581. We go by the 581 over here. As soon as this alert goes off, we enter. Sometimes, we'll just make our own judgment and say that, I'm going to go ahead and get in this trade just a little bit early because I don't want to miss it. Sometimes that works out in your favor. Sometimes it works against you because some of these trades are very close. Like look at my trade right now. It's literally right on the line. Okay, now it's bouncing all over the place. But yeah, so that's how binary options works. You have all of your categories. There's this thing called OTC. I do not recommend OTC. Don't do OTC. OTC is like computer generated. It's not the real markets. Like OTC is the broker generating the numbers. And I mean, there are people that are good at it, but there's no technical analysis behind it. Like over here on this side, on the Tradingview side, that is technical analysis. That's what we're using to make our decisions based on the real market. So you don't do OTC, which means over the counter. What you want to do is these pairs that don't say OTC, and you want to typically do pairs that pay 75% or more. You can go down to 60%. Like if you have a really good trade setup and you don't want to miss it, you could take 60%. You also have cryptos. You have Bitcoin, which is paying 75 right now. And these fluctuate throughout the day. They don't pay these same percentages all day. So you have Bitcoin, you have Doge, you have Ripple. Those are some of the ones that we trade. Ethereum, obviously. We just started trading Polygon recently. That's been pretty fun as well. And then for commodities, we have gold. Okay, so that's how you do that. And you could sort it by, you could star them or you could sort it by percentages. So we're coming down to the wire on this trade. Of course when I do like a video like this, I'm going to have this like trade from hell that happens, and it does. I mean, that's the thing. The markets are going to do whatever it wants, and as we're at the tail end of this year, we're in December right now. There's less volume in the market. People are calling an end to their years and stuff, and that's where you're going to find more funky things like this happening. Okay, so we did lose that trade, but you saw how it played out. What usually like this happens as soon as I like exit a trade, exactly what I wanted to happen will happen, but it's all good. So let's go ahead and do another trade over here. Let's go ahead and look at gold. So for this one, we'll just take a 1 minute trade at $10 just so I can show you something. All right. So now you're noticing it is a 1 minute trade, not a 3 minute trade. So you can do whatever you want. You know, it just depends like on your analysis. So if I come over here, let's go ahead and move this to gold. Okay, so we're looking at the gold analysis. Now we're on the 1 minute chart, okay? And we're taking a buy. Well, the last candle here was bearish. Doesn't look like it's moving up. So this is going to be a tough one because I just took it, I took it without any analysis just to show you, you know, what a 1 minute trade would look like. So this, yeah, the markets are really wonky right now. I mean, that's not normal healthy movement for it to do this. But again, we are at the end of the trading day. That's when a lot of things happen in the markets. But like I said, it gave me a good time to do this presentation for you, show you what the broker looks like, show you what Tradingview, the charting software, looks like, and also be able to invite you out to our marathon. Now we're supposed to have a marathon tomorrow night. We do that every once in a while. We'll do that every couple of months. And what that is for people to kind of see what we do. So our educators will get on Zoom for 5 hours, and that's going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern. And what they do is they analyze the markets and do trade setups, and it's open to the public. So people can come in and see. It's like, oh, this is pretty cool. I actually want to join this company. That was very exciting. So now, obviously, nobody's going to want to deposit $500 just to experiment with something. So that's why I'll have my broker link below. You know, you can get started for less than $500. So, you know, come in with whatever you want. Just use that link below. And then there'll also be the link to the actual marathon. Okay, so you register and then you just show up tomorrow night. You could pop in and out. It starts at 8 p.m. You don't have to stay there for all 5 hours. You can come a couple hours later. We're going to be analyzing the markets all night. Now, I will say that, you know, because the markets are kind of like this in December, if the guys determine that, hey, listen, that, you know, we don't want to, you know, waste any of our students' monies and stuff. So if we determine that the markets are not that stable, we're not going to stay for 5 hours. We'll see how the markets play out and we'll just go from there. So anyways, my name is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. All the information is going to be below on the charting software, TradingView, my broker, IQCent, also Eaconomy, the company that I work with, that network marketing company. And within that company, they have a division called RFX. RFX is Rapid Forex Binary Options. That's where you will find the educators and all the education behind this form of trading. So I hope this helps. My name again, Nicholas Hall from Dallas, Texas. Hope to see you on the team soon and definitely see you at the marathon. It's absolutely free. All the information will be below. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.